When you're listening to a great piece of music, what are you imagining? Mike Hamad draws while listening. As songs and live performances play, in this case it's one by the band Phish, he sketches in one furious stream.
Won't you step into the freezer? Caesar with a tweezer.
Lines, circles, and arrows all turn into something like an impressionistic flowchart, or what he calls a schematic. This is Ben Ratliff for the New York Times.
The process of doing this is completely meditative for me. I mean, when I'm in the middle of doing it, no thoughts about the outside world creep in any way.
Won't you step into the
This is how it started. On July 31st, 2013, if you'd been at Phish's concert in Lake Tahoe, you'd have seen the band play a version of an open-ended song called Tweezer. For 36 minutes, it went all over the place. Fans almost immediately called it a career highlight. But Mike Hamad wasn't there. He was in West Hartford, Connecticut. He was listening to the concert stream out live from the internet, and he started sketching what he heard.
I think it surprised everybody, but it kept going on. And so I just kept writing down what I heard, and it ended up having a sort of a interesting shape to it, interesting form. And so I took a picture of it and I tweeted it. You know, people shared it, and they felt like, I think, it captured some essence of what happened, and they were able to look at it all in one big chunk. You know, within a very short period of time, they began suggesting ones that they would like to see in diagram form, which blew my mind, because they also suggested that they had no idea what these things meant.
So began his ongoing project, resulting in over 100 maps in the year that followed. He wants to understand how Phish and other improvising groups build their great performances.
This one I was trying to go for some different shapes.
He's not just a casual music fan. Mike Hamad has a PhD in musicology and is a music journalist for the Hartford Courant. But in his off hours, he's feeling his way toward a non-standard and personal visualization of music that describes its structure both on micro and macro levels. All the stuff you can't put into words or represent on staff paper. When we visited him recently, he agreed to revisit that performance of Tweezer and diagram it again.
Tweezer begins in A.
Typically, he starts with the progression of a song's basic keys and scales.
So you're threading this way, A to G to C. This section here is, you'll hear a very distinct kind of mood, which I've come to call bliss. When somebody like Trey Anastasio does an incredible lead guitar solo, I'm really not trying to represent that. I'm not trying to reproduce that in any way, because that's impossible. It's just a diagram of what I heard happening at any given time.